Oh, we live?
Mm-hmm.
We live?
Yeah, babe. I'm
Okay.
trying to work on something real quick. There we go.
Wherever you are in life, Rasmussen University offers the flexibility and support you need to earn your associate's, bachelor's, or master's degree on campus or online nationally. It's
Oh,
go time.
what's this one?
Start now at rasmussen.edu.
Hold on.
If you have Prime, you can get a year of Grubhub Plus free. That means
Ooh, I hope I don't. Uh-oh. I'm doing it already.
so activate Grubhub Plus.
I'm doing it already.
Delivery just got more delicious.
How's it, Mr. H? We good?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
How's it, Mr. H? We
We good now?
good?
Are we live?
We
I
live.
think we live, y'all.
We cooking with fish grease.
That means we hot. How y'all doing out there on this
Welcome, y'all.
on this holiday? How everybody doing? I know y'all enjoying y'all good food, groceries that you've been growing.
Yup.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Welcome, y'all. Welcome to the live stream. We haven't done a live in I don't know how long, right, Mr. H?
It's been a minute. It's been a minute since we
It's
did
been
a
quite
live.
some time since we've done a live.
Yes, it has.
Welcome, everybody.
Come on in.
Hold on. I think I'm gonna back out of here and come back in again because I think this thing here is delayed.
Okay.
Oh no. Hold on.
Okay. Well, while she's doing that, I know y'all see the topic. Are y'all enjoying y'all's garden?
Oh, here we go. Now I can see everybody.
You can see everybody?
Now I can see everybody. Let me start again. Oh, I lost the chat. Hold up.
Okay, there you go.
All right. Welcome, everybody. Lily, Broke Farmers in the house.
Broke Farmers in the house.
Hi, still sassy at 60.
Okay, say that again.
Still sassy at 60.
Oh, still sassy at 60. Okay.
Michelle Jones, Tex Lala, Jennifer K, Yamina Muhammad, Erica Harris, Ebony R, Charles Salazar, Kango 312, Crafting Memories, Nini.
Wow.
Welcome, everybody. It's a lot of folks.
Kango 312. I like that.
Catherine Hester, K Max, Sandra Brandt, Elizabeth Lutz, Cedar Creek Farms, Talia Acree, Nanny Tam, Susan Walls, I think I said K Max, SY, Kimberly Foley, Sandra Starr, Viola Edwards, Maria Morrison, Rosa Slade, Halal Family Homestead is in the house.
Wow. Halal Homestead.
J.R. Mustang.
Okay.
Hi, y'all. Linda's Beginner Gardening and Nature. Jules 1273. Michelle Lee, Growing with Hudson. Hey, Growing with
Okay.
Hudson. Good to see you.
Wow.
Good to see you. Gail, Sandra. Who else? Who I missed? Sarah H. Rebecca Larson. Stephanie Simmons. Jackie Bartay. I hope I said that right. LaShonda, Cheryl O, Valerie Horton, Little Ridge Farm.
Little Rich Farm.
What's wrong with y'all? Don't start kicking up all that dirt. Him and his brother about to start some trouble. It's just the cows. It's just the cows. Welcome everybody from Detroit. Says hi there from Detroit. I am you. Love from South Texas.
Detroit in the house. Yay.
Welcome everybody. Linda Mason says she just started gardening at 71.
Wow.
I know. Mr. H is barbecuing, y'all. So we sitting out here and I said, well, if we gonna be out here, we may as well talk to everybody and say hi because we haven't done a live in I don't know how long. Thank you, Ann. You're growing Kush out in New York. That's what's up. In New York. Wash Tub Dolly in Florida. Moon Lady. Hi, everybody. John Oliver from Kentucky. Dork Lord Minute says, can they have a plate?
Of course. Tell it, I'm gonna email them a plate.
They go email it to you. Oh my goodness. Scrappy Cat. Ricky, love from Oklahoma. Rosie Slade said they sold some jelly at their pop-up event on yesterday. Wow, that's awesome.
Good. Wow. Good.
Broke Farmer said the cushaw seeds we sent him are growing a huge cushaw plant.
Wow, I know Broke Farmer was gonna get down with it.
Of course.
If anybody can get down with it, it would be Broke Farmer. Because he got all those trees. I know he was gonna be putting in work.
He is doing some good stuff over there, ain't he?
Yeah.
He's doing real good over there.
Yeah, y'all go to Broke Farmer's channel and check him out.
Yeah, please go over to Broke Farmer's channel. He is really doing some stuff. Matt Mitchell, hi from Perry. Perry, y'all up the road. Broke Farmer's up the road too.
Yes, he is.
Thank y'all so much for the super chats. I see the super chats. Falling in compost. Hello from Bermuda.
Bermuda.
Wow.
Wow.
You way over there.
A beautiful place. A beautiful
Hi
place.
there. Oh, Kitty Wit, do you mind? I mean,
Hey, Kitty Wit, I can't touch
right
you.
in the middle of
I
everything.
can't touch you because I'm grilling right now, so I'm going to stand up and let you exit yourself. There you go.
Ooh, Diane is watching from Aussie land. She's in Australia.
Oh, wow.
Small garden this year, says Denicia.
The land down under. Big shout out.
Thank you all the things acres. Hi from Carson City, Nevada.
Wow.
I know I'm way behind on these comments. I just got a feeling. I got a big feeling I'm way behind. Well, maybe I'm not. Okay. Maria Graham is in South Carolina. Trina's in North Carolina. He did want to, Broke, you know they always want to make an appearance, don't you? They always want to make an appearance. Let's see. Is it Debris too? Hello, Mrs. H. I'm sure we're related. I've planted my community garden and all the senior boxes are planted. Oh, that's wonderful. I am so happy that everybody are growing their food. No, sir. Leave my glasses alone. These the good glasses too. Uncle Tiger chewing on my glasses. Oh my goodness. So you all, today's live is just exactly what it's saying. Are you all enjoying your garden? If you are, we would love to know, what are you enjoying about it? If you're not enjoying it so far, we want to know that too, because maybe in this chat, in this community, we can help each other. Oh, there's Asia. We can help each other, right? So y'all, please let us know. Are you all enjoying your garden so far this year? I know it's kind of just getting kicked off, but we want to know.
Yeah. We want to know how everything is coming along. Because I know, July, next month, things will get...
Growing with Hudson says, yes, pest and all. Shuhu says, yes, ma'am. Hey, Tone Loke. Nene says, I'm growing your cushaw seeds here in Texas, and my visitors are begging to have one. Wow.
Man.
Growing sweet potatoes in a 100-gallon grow bag, says Gail Moore. Broke Farmer says, enjoying the golden zucchini, tomatoes, and sweet peas.
Good combination.
Wow. Tone Loke is harvesting greens already. A homesteading hustle. First year, I'm harvesting my own rhubarb, which is exciting.
Wow.
Anytime you are a first-time gardener, I guarantee you, anything you grow,
Yeah.
When you harvest it the first time, it is going to be a thrill, right?
Yeah.
You are going to absolutely love it. I
It's,
don't care what it is.
it's just like magic in your hands.
Yeah.
We did this from the ground, and it came with a price of labor and fertilizer,
Yep.
but the sunshine, the
The
rain,
water, the rain. Yep.
and look what we got from a seed.
Yeah. That's right. And
You
that,
know, that's just
and that always like excites us. We never get bored of that. We never get bored of planting something as small as a cabbage seed
yeah,
and then getting something so big from it.
yeah. What amazes me is, tomato.
Yeah.
One plant, you get so many tomatoes. Depends on the
One
variety.
seed,
Yeah, one seed. Yeah.
one large plant,
Mhm.
tons of tomatoes.
Yeah. They keep reproducing. It depends on
Yes.
what kind you get.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes.
That's wonderful.
That's wonderful. I'm glad that everybody so far is enjoying growing in their gardens, you all.
The watermelon. Oh,
Mhm.
watermelon, good.
Jennifer has 2 more weeks until she can plant her summer stuff. So you must be further up north, Jennifer. We lost. Where did that comment go? Oh no, I lost it. Oh man. Black's Tropical Homestead. Hey y'all, good to
Shout
see
out,
y'all.
Black Tropical Homestead.
It's great to see y'all. Thank you, Lily. Thank you so much. Now, the order of today says no, everything is growing much slower than ever before, especially lettuce. Think it's the crazy weather. Indeed,
Yes,
because
it is.
it's been kind of cool here for the past few days. To say that we're about to be in June, it's actually kind of chilly out here right now.
Yeah. Especially like in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
you have to put on sleeves.
Sure do.
Still,
I put
yeah.
on my jacket in the morning when I first come out or either a shirt and then a long sleeve shirt because it could be really kind of cold out here early in the morning.
Yeah, Mrs. A still uses the heat in the vehicle. She turned the heat on. It's almost July. And you turning the heat on. I'm like, wow.
It's cold, y'all. It was so cold.
It was chilly. It wasn't really cold, right?
I was freezing.
It was like 58 degrees in the morning, and then it'll get to like 61.
I don't know. It felt like it was 32 degrees.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Let's see. Yes, not bugs yet, and plenty of lettuce, says Just Pyrite. All the Things Acres is loving their garden so far. Atlanta Paul says hello from St. Lucia. I am certainly enjoying mine. That is wonderful. Kansas is in the house. Nene is growing them kush, y'all.
Wow. Mm.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I went back too far. Now, Aqua Loves Gardening says our garden is waking up. Myrtle is enjoying their garden. Wow.
Yeah, that's good.
Elizabeth says love experimenting. Love setting it up.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, honey. Because they keep falling.
Yeah.
Let me see. Absolutely am enjoying my container garden. Let's see. Yes, okay, so now Industrial Crow says just spotted the dreaded squash bug. I killed about 5 of them today near my Burgherkin plants. And surprisingly enough, they were not over on the squash plants. They were over by the Burgherkins instead. But I squashed them.
Good.
I squashed the squash bugs.
So we got to check those other pesky bugs that we found the other day.
Yes.
They was just eating all my eggplants up. It didn't go well with me to see them eating my eggplants.
Yeah.
But we got to check them. Seems like every day now.
Yeah. Melissa, she says, I'm a new gardener. This is my 2nd year trying to grow my groceries. Unfortunately, I just realized I set up in a shady part of my yard. Now I need to start a new plot. Yeah, most of your summer crops are gonna really need full sun.
Yeah.
But depending on how hot it gets where you are, some of your plants may actually love having that bit of shade. If it's not like 100% shaded where it gets some sun during the day and then starts to shade out, you have some crops that'll really love that, right? But your tomatoes and your cucumbers and okra, those things really want that sun. They want that heat. I think once they get to like a certain temperature, then like I'll say like above in the upper 90s or so, then nothing really likes that kind of heat. Once it starts getting extremely hot and humid, our tomatoes hate that upper 90-degree weather. With that humidity, they really start showing signs of stress at that point. But yeah, that's a good observation. So, and it's something how like we learn. This is a constant learning experience. This is a constant learning experience. So this is something that you've learned. This is something that you can move past now. And now when you start your new plot, there are going to be other signs that you want to look for. You know, like what direction are you planting your garden in? Will that really matter if you're doing raised beds or containers or rows? You know, like for us, our rows, this is south for us. So all of our rows are in that direction. Not to mention we're up on a slope. So it's fortunate for us having that slope that our beds also run in that direction. Because now when it rains, our beds are not just sitting in water, soaking up a ton of water. That water is draining now. And that really does help our gardens. And the way that we have our beds kind of raised like, that is also beneficial to our garden. But these are things that we had to learn when we got here. Because when we first started putting our garden beds in place, it didn't look, we were not successful that first year because we really didn't have a good idea about how the lay of our land worked and how it would work for us with our garden. So I would just say everything is trial and error. So no matter how many times you mess up, how many times you make a mistake, that's okay. I don't think it's a failure. I think it's a learning experience. And that just allows you to become a better gardener from year to year. Don't bother my glasses. I think it just allows you to become a better gardener from year to year. Milk Honey Heritage Farms, I got the tomatoes, 150, corn, and 5 60-foot rows of potatoes done.
That's a massive garden.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's a farmer's market garden right there.
Yes, it is. Tomatoes are doing great, the order of today says. Let's see. Woo, I know I am way behind. That's wonderful. Everybody's garden is doing good. Eggplant, collards, peas. Misled to Grow says. No, that was Maria Graham. Misled to Grow says, hello from Senatobla, Mississippi. Mr. and Mrs. H's garden is doing great. Growing Cushaw for the first time. Really enjoying the garden. That's wonderful.
Yes, it is.
Sherry Brown is starting bush beans for the first time, I think. Wait, I started those this year with bush beans. Okay. Tomatoes, jalapenos, cucumbers. Learned that peppers don't like too much water and so much more love. Thank you, Miss Hester. Thank you, Catherine Hester, for the super chat. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
We really appreciate it. And thank y'all so much for supporting our seed store as well. And also, I do want to say, I probably should do a different video on this one. I think I will. I'm going to hold this one. I'm going to wait because I don't want it to get lost in the chat.
Okay.
So I'm going to wait on that part right there. But thank y'all so much to everybody who's been supporting us all the way around, no matter what. Thank y'all so very much. We really appreciate that.
Thank y'all so much. Great ups to all the super subs.
Yes, and don't forget to hit the like button, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thumbs up.
Thank you so much. Now, for us, I am enjoying the garden. What about you so far?
I'm enjoying the garden. It's so beautiful, to look at.
Yeah.
That's one thing. And also, what we was saying earlier, the learning curve, and just seeing how things grow when you try a different method.
Yeah.
Like dealing with the soil, what to add to it, what not to bring to the
Yeah.
to the garden,
Yeah.
But
I don't even like gas cans in our garden. Like when we have to come in and weed eat or whatever, I don't even like gas cans in our garden at all. I don't like anything in our garden that could go down in our soil and do any damage whatsoever. I do not like that at all, And so
yeah.
gas cans and all of that stay right up this way.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what if we run out of, my son sometimes when he's cutting it, but what if I'm way back there and I run out of gas? I'm like, well, enjoy the walk. I do not want no gas cans in my garden.
Yeah.
Or you can put it in something, but I don't care. Just don't bring that into the garden.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
And what I enjoy most about growing your own groceries, your own food, is that you really don't have to worry. If you grow your own stuff in container, just clean organic food.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And what you putting into your body, and making you and your family healthy, having a healthy lifestyle compared to all the GMOs, right?
Yes, yes, yes. And actually being very careful with that. As soon as Mr. H gets back on survival mode, we are gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get him to get back on survival mode.
Yes.
But in his defense, he has been working very long hours, hard days.
Yeah.
So I'm not pushing as hard. But y'all, I told him, one of our viewers posted a comment to let you know that they miss you.
Okay.
Over on survival mode.
Well, I'm gonna jump back on it. I would like to say that I miss doing it. Like when I work a long day, then I have to come in and then I have to take care of the animals and then I have to work the garden and then I'm gonna have to get one day on the weekend where I just do survival mode and get it back on track.
Yes, they miss seeing you. They miss seeing you, Mr. H.
I miss doing it, y'all.
They miss seeing you.
I miss doing it.
Yes, and then I tell you something else. Like for us, in the garden, let me tell you what we've learned so far. Because even though we've been gardening for a while, we're still learning things because there are some things that we've never had to deal with in our garden. Like for example, the video that we did recently on the bugs that we found on the eggplant. Those were called potato beetles, or right?
Yeah.
Or some kind of a potato beetle that we had I have never, ever in all of the years of gardening ever seen a potato beetle. That has never, ever shown up in our gardens ever. Years, never seen one, right? And so for us to see that, of course, I'm like, what are these alien things eating up our eggplant? And so I didn't even want to touch them because it looked like a bunch of mutated ticks or something.
Yeah, it was
sitting
nasty
on the leaves. They were absolutely disgusting, you all. So once we learned what they were, we learned how to combat them. But what we've been doing is just going out there, turning the leaves over, having a look, and if we see them, we take them off. We went out there the very next day, and we pulled off about how many?
I would say it was around about 5.
Yeah,
Five
about
or-
5 or 6 or
About
so.
5 or 6.
Yeah, it wasn't as many as the first day. We didn't go out there today and
No.
look at them.
No, we didn't.
But it was about 5 or 6 or so that next day when we went out there. And so it's just a matter of having to check them
Every day.
every single day in order to make sure they stay off. Now, the army worms in the corn, we found about how many more of those?
We found about 4, right?
And that was after I sprayed the BT. And I'm thinking that maybe I didn't make it as strong because, you know, I already didn't want to spray it in the first place. And so I think I should have probably made it a little bit stronger. It's a ounce and a half or so for 2 gallons of water. But I should have made it a little stronger because just to make sure that I killed those armyworms, because we did find about 4 more
Yeah, we found about 4 more beetles.
down in the corn.
And this is like letting us know what we got to do in the future. You know, we got to, you know, starting early, I guess. We're on time, and just watch what we put in the soil.
Yeah.
You know, we did our investigation work, and it came down to when I went to that nursery and I got those eggplant.
Yeah.
Was the beetles or whatever it was?
It's possible, because here's the thing. So we already had eggplant, right? And remember how somebody said, I don't think that's enough. Remember how somebody said they didn't think it was enough eggplant, like last year when we planted how many, 3 or 4 rows of eggplant?
Yeah.
25-foot rows of eggplant, and I had eggplant up to my eyeballs. And then I'm saying this year we don't need as many, and so I planted a few, and then somebody said that's not enough eggplant, we gonna need more eggplant. And I'm like, we don't need more, we just need a few, just 6 more. So somebody went to a nursery and picked up a 6-pack of eggplant.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking that they were in that soil.
I think something happened to some of my eggplants. I think
Ain't nothing happened to them eggplants.
I think the frost took some of them out.
Mr. H, no.
Why? I mean, why would I go and say, okay, I need 6 more? I know I just wouldn't go.
You did it for the same reason that we had to add 3 additional rows of eggplant last year, because 1 wasn't enough. Remember?
Okay.
When I said I think we got enough eggplant, and you was like, no, I need more eggplant.
Okay,
remember?
You could
remember,
be right.
I'm just saying. Okay.
Okay, you could be right.
Oh, I know I'm right. So I'm just saying, you all, the eggplant. Y'all, I got a feeling I'm going to be up to my eyeballs again in eggplant, because we still, okay,
We don't have that many this year.
Last year, we had 4 25-foot rows. No, I'm sorry. Are those those beds over there are 25 feet. In the big garden, the beds are 50 feet. So now we have an entire 50-foot row of eggplant. Why do we need 50 feet of eggplant? I'm just curious.
They're just 1 row.
Whew, Lord, I don't know.
Yeah.
And actually, you all, I processed eggplant so much last year. I was so sick of looking at eggplant. I couldn't give eggplant away to nobody. People were sick of eggplant. My mama didn't even want no more eggplant.
Okay. Well, we gonna
Y'all
do less
see?
next year.
Yeah. Y'all see these things with the trees in them 17-gallon tubs there? I had 4 of them at one time, full of eggplant.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But I ate a lot of them, and they was very delicious, and I appreciate.
You welcome.
Yeah.
You welcome. You welcome. You welcome. But we are out of eggplant parmesan though.
Yeah.
Okay, you all, eggplant, they are very good though. I'm not gonna, look, eggplant to me tastes amazing. We love eggplant, especially the parmesan, and in other ways too. Now, we did eggplant fries. I enjoyed them, but I don't think you liked them that much.
No, I like them the way how you put, like kind of grill with the Parmesan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he don't like the eggplant fries. I like the eggplant fries as an alternative to regular French fries. I like the eggplant fries, but not so much for him. So, but I would just say for us, you all, we are really enjoying the garden.
Yes, we are.
The only thing that we're very disheartened by is, like we said, those potato beetles that probably came in with the eggplant that we got
Yeah.
from the nursery. And then, of course, this fungus that we've seen and the army worms.
Yeah. Yeah. Those three things.
Yeah.
I guess what we can do just keep a close eye and
Yeah.
see, like what happens during the fall garden of will we see any more pests? I don't know.
The pest pressure is very low for the fall garden. And that's one thing that we love about fall gardening is that you don't have the pest pressure like you do in the spring and summer months. And so I'm looking forward to that as well because we got some cabbages out here that we didn't cover, and we got some brassicas in the big garden that we did cover. And we're going to show y'all that in the garden tour that we're going to be doing here soon.
Yeah.
Because this is just going to kind of like show you the importance of having some type of insect netting over your brassicas, because you have some pests that will literally destroy your brassicas and you won't get anything from them. And we're going to share that with you all in the upcoming garden tour. That's the only reason why I didn't pull them up. Oh, Grizzly, it's coming this way. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. So you all, but anyway, let me see. What am I missing? I know I missed a lot of comments. Send the eggplant to Florida. Oh, wait a minute. What did that say? I bought an eggplant hummus plant. I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying, Sarah 5B. Okay, let's see. Faith says her mom fries eggplant coated with cornmeal. Pamela says, how many dogs and how many cats do you all have on the homestead? So, Pamela McGowan, we have 3 dogs and 13 cats. 3 dogs and 13 cats. Well, not anymore. We have 12 now because
well,
one of my favorites.
Pinguini's gone too.
Yeah. One of my favorites, we lost Pinguini a while ago. We think somebody stole him, actually.
Yeah.
I don't think anything happened to Pinguini. I think somebody probably saw him out because they like to cross over going to our neighbor's property. In their field over there, they'll hunt over there sometimes. And I just think somebody saw Pinguini because he was such a handsome fella. And I think somebody just saw him and took him because he was extremely friendly.
Yeah.
And so I think somebody just stole him from us, because if he was dead or hit by a car or something like that, we would have seen him. Now, my favorite little one of them, my little Ronnie, he was hit by a car 3 days ago, actually.
Yeah.
And so we lost our little fat boy, Ronnie.
Mm-hmm.
And that was very heartbreaking for us. I was really very sad, still am, about that. So that's what we have left is those cats. Now we do have a kitten that just kind of showed up.
Yeah.
He was in the trees and he just kind of showed up, and he was very timid, very afraid of us, and he still is, but now he comes closer and closer and closer. So it's just a little fluffy cat. We don't know where he came from, and maybe his mom abandoned him or something. Now he's not from our girls, because our girls have they've all been fixed. So we don't know where he came from, but he just showed up over here and he hasn't left. Kind of like Agnes.
Yeah.
Kind of like Agnes, you
As
know.
I count, I don't think we have that many cats.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We do. Now, and one thing I'll tell you is like somebody who asked the question in one video was asking, how do we deal with squirrels in our gardens? And I'm gonna be honest with you, you all, because we have cats, we don't have squirrel problems. You know,
You're right.
we have no squirrels in our, like we used to. No,
Yeah. Yeah, we
no.
had a lot of squirrels.
We did have a lot of squirrel issues in our garden with them digging up our crops, trying to bury those acorns or dig for acorns, and they used to do some damage in our gardens.
Yeah, another problem that we don't have is snakes.
We don't have snakes anymore.
Because I know a couple of poisonous snakes was next door.
Yeah.
But what kind was it?
I don't remember what kind they said they had, but you know.
Yeah, and we had a lot over here, but we don't have that many snakes anymore.
And
so,
rats.
Yeah, we don't have.
We don't see rats anymore. Now, voles, our cats have been doing a fantastic job of getting those voles. And we're seeing, like, they had one today.
Yeah.
Uncle Tiger and Snoops was kind of wrestling with one today, you know. And so, and I think they snatched him from around the garden bed. And
Yeah.
so having the cats, you know, it has literally taken care of the snake problem, because if you take away the rats, you take away the snakes, right? But the squirrels, no squirrel issues.
And also rabbits. We used to have a lot of rabbits.
Yes, we don't see a lot of those either, because I don't know if you remember a few years back when we had all that watermelon growing and the kush all growing and all kind of things just growing. And you all, we would go over there and pick up one that we was just so excited about, you know, big cushaw and big watermelon, and then we pick it up and it just holds all
big old bottom.
Look, they just ate a hole in the bottom of it, and they literally going inside of it from the bottom side of it, just eating it out, you know.
Yeah.
And so that was very like disheartening for us too.
Yeah.
To see something so big. We're like, oh, we're gonna be so excited to get this big juicy watermelon.
Yeah. And the rabbits come in and say free lunch.
Right.
Get ready to just go here
and take it out. And then some of the things, they wouldn't even eat all of it. They would just bite out of it and then leave it and then go bite out of the next one and leave it. So that's something that we dealt with a lot with rabbits. But our cats have even been hunting rabbits, right? Like Elmer Fudd.
Yeah.
They've been hunting rabbits, you know? And so I think a lot of our issues with things in the garden, now it doesn't mean the cats don't come with problems, because they do like to use your raised beds as litter boxes.
Yeah.
You know? And so I guess it's like a catch-22 almost.
Well, I would rather have
the cats than the rats.
Yeah, than all the other stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
And the rabbits.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know, you have to take the good and the bad, you know. Each one is going to come with some pros and cons, but I think Mr. H is right, because I would rather have all of these cats out here knowing that if I walk in my barn, I don't have to be worried about walking up on some snakes like we've done before.
Yeah.
You know, and the squirrels are not tearing up my garden, you know. And so I'm very happy about that as well. So I think the cats have really made a major impact. Now, did we want 13? No. We didn't.
Well, what happened was,
what happened?
Mrs. H, she said, "Oh, somebody's giving away some cats." I said, "I don't want no cats."
True.
And then she said, "Well, if you want to have all them snakes and all them problems around the garden, then just go ahead and leave them." And I thought about it. So I went ahead and got the cats. I think we started out with 3 cats.
4.
4?
No, 3. No, we had 4 because we had Smokey first.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we had, well, actually 5 then, because we had Smokey first. Smokey was the very first cat, and he's still here. But Smokey don't really hunt around here like talking about it. I think Smokey got another life somewhere. But we had Smokey, and then Agnes came.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Agnes kind of lived under the house a little bit, but that wasn't taking care of our problem in the barn and in the garden, right? And then Mr. H was at the store, and somebody was giving away cats, and that's when we started with the 3.
Yeah.
And that was Egypt, Ebony, and Tony the Tiger.
Yeah.
A dog killed Tony the Tiger. Ebony ate something that was dead. I think she suffered from botulism. Those were her symptoms, and she died. And Egypt is still here. Egypt is who we call Kitty Wit.
Yeah.
That was just in Mr. H's lap.
Yeah.
So Kitty Wit is Egypt, and she's still here. And so Ebony had a litter of kittens.
Yeah.
Y'all, we'll be all day trying to name them all.
Yeah.
But she had a litter, and Egypt had a litter as well. And that's how we ended up with all of these. And so now they're fixed now, and won't be no more litters.
Except for one little baby.
No,
The little bitty,
no, she's not.
she's not fixed.
No, she's not.
Oh, okay.
No. Yeah, she's we have to take her because we have to take her to get fixed. Her and Mrs. Puff, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. We gotta make
her
sure.
and Mrs. Puff.
Yeah, we gotta make sure we take care of that
Yeah,
problem.
they still brand new, but they still need to go get fixed though.
Yeah.
So we'll take them to get fixed. But anyway, that's what we got. We got Grizzly, Tamu, which is our Great Pyrenees, and Jackson. Jackson is he's the foreman. He's the farm manager. Okay, he's the boss around here.
He is.
Jackson's in charge. Let's see. Yeah, Egypt has a nickname. We call her Kitty Wit. And actually, y'all, she come when we call her.
Yeah. Animals are smarter than
Very,
what
very
we
much
think,
so.
you know?
If we call her Egypt, she won't pay any attention. But when I call her Kitty Wit, she comes running.
Yes,
She
will.
takes off. She comes running. And I don't care where she's coming from. You'll just see her leaps and bounds. Just she's trying to get to wherever she hears me calling her at. So
Yeah.
but yeah, you all the cats have made a major difference here.
Yes, they have.
Will our seeds do well in your state in Connecticut Zone 7A? Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. It's not so much as the seed, it's the season.
Yeah.
You know, we all will be starting our seeds at different times in the season.
Depends
you
on
know,
what zone, right?
Yeah. So it just depends not the the growing season when it starts for you based upon the zone that you're in. So like for folks in like the deep south, like in southern Louisiana, Florida, Mississippi, Alabama, parts of California, they're way ahead of us when it comes to gardening, right? They're already harvesting eggplant and tomatoes and cucumbers, they're a little bit ahead of us and so forth. We're going to be a little bit ahead of folks north of us here in the south, because I think when we started planting our seeds and our starts, there were some people in northern climates that still had tons of snow on the ground. So it's all going to depend on your growing zone, okay? Thank you, Lynette. Northern Missouri. Let me go up some because I know I missed some. Hi, Beauty in the Garden. Tease ain't a home. I hope I'm saying that right. Tease ain't a Homestead is thinking about getting an outside kitty. Only had inside cats. How do you train them? We don't. We don't train them outside. We don't worry about them. Once we put them out here, we feed them twice a day, morning and evening. But cats will hunt all day and even into the night, which is like the time that they mostly catch the rabbits is at night, because they'll be all in the garden. Our cats are all over our gardens at night. In fact, you come out here with a flashlight and you shine it in the garden, all you see is, you know, some little glowing eyes out there.
Yeah.
We're like, what is that?
Yeah. And then with the motion lights that I got set up, you see them lights going off
You will.
all times of
Because
night.
the cats are really out there, you know, hunting at night. You know, they never get tired of eating. So they're out here hunting at night, and they do a wonderful job too, you all. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, we don't train them. We don't. We just put them out here. And actually, we initially started feeding them in the goat barn, but I stopped feeding them out there and start bringing them closer and closer up front, like, you know, especially where the garden area is, because we had that vole problem with them eating our sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
And so since then, feeding them closer up now instead of out at the barn, the voles, I mean, I put the sweet potatoes back in the same bed that we had them in last year that the voles got to. So we're going to see.
Yeah.
We're going to see.
At one time, Mrs. H went a couple of days or a day or a long time without feeding the cats.
Yeah.
I was on my way out the door. They was like, round. They was,
Yeah. It was
they was
actually
aggressive.
a day. It was just one day.
Yeah, and they was
Yeah.
aggressive. I'm like, any animal come around here now, it's over with.
Sure would be. And that was only because I wasn't feeling well. It wasn't on purpose.
Yeah.
But
I know
y'all,
they was hunting.
They were. They were. In fact, I had a vole at the back door, just kind of sitting right when I opened the door. And Lynx was there like, look what I did. You know, are you happy? Could you please give me some 9 lives now? You know?
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah, Lynx is the top hunter.
he is. He hunts he does the best when it comes to them hunting. Him
Yeah.
and Uncle Tiger.
Yeah.
Those
yeah,
two do really great with hunting.
Yeah.
You all. All right, let me see. Carrington says, oh, hey, y'all, I'm so excited. Y'all seeds are settled and fixing to pop up with all the rain catching up to the show. Love my cats too. Only 3, all fixed, but a huge feral colony next door. And you know what? My daughter, where she used to live, she lived in Louisiana. Hey, Mrs. Puff. Speaking of kitties. So where she used to live, don't scratch me. Where she used to live, there was always a rat somewhere around her house, but there were tons of feral cats around. And so I told her, I said, just buy some cat food and just start putting the cat food outside on the stoop and your rat problem will go away.
Yeah.
Okay? Because the cats are going to start coming over there and they're going to start eating. And when you start feeding a cat, feral or not, he's probably not going to be close to you, but he will stick around your house expecting to get that food from you.
Yeah.
And in the process, he'll get rid of your rats or your mice or whatever it is that you have. They'll take care of that for you, right? So feral cats are good to kind of have close by if you got a rodent problem.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll clean everything up.
Yeah. Yeah. Sunshine Lady, yeah, those cats will take care of the squirrels for you. They will take care of them. Beth Chapman says, if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't have a garden. Thanks for the inspiration, starting small.
You're welcome.
That is absolutely wonderful, Beth Chapman. That is wonderful. We love hearing things like that, right?
Yes, we do.
We really love hearing things like that. That makes us feel good.
Yes.
You know, because that's really what we want everybody to do is to, if you have the space, even if it's a small space, start growing your groceries. You know, even if you have to do it in a small containers here and there, just start growing your groceries. I have pictures from a young lady who is growing food in her bedroom.
Wow. What? anywhere the sun shines.
She's
right?
growing food in her, well, actually, she has a grow light set up.
Mm-hmm.
She has a grow light set up with the shelves and then some grow lights.
Wow.
And she has lettuces growing in her home. She has all kinds of little things growing in her house that she could feed from every single day. And she's doing that in a bedroom, right?
Wow.
In an extra bedroom, just a grow light setup.
That's very creative.
That's very creative because she doesn't have outdoor space. So she's using her indoor space to grow whatever she can, right? And so, you know, y'all, I don't share anybody's pictures and all of that when you all send them to me. I don't put them out there because I'm not gonna blow up nobody's spot, okay? I ain't blowing up nobody's spot. You know, if you send it to me, trust me, it's in confidence. I will not be sharing it, all right? And so I was really admiring the fact that this person was doing that with the beautiful lettuces growing up, and man, looked like Swiss chard or something on one of the shelves. It was amazing to see what she was doing in an extra bedroom. So that kind of creativity is probably what it takes nowadays, right? The main thing is, you probably can't grow everything. She can't grow watermelon in her bedroom. But, well, I don't know. If she hand pollinates some things, she might be able to. Who knows what you can do, right? So I guess it just depends on try it and see. Just try it and see. Yes, please hit the like button. Spiritfield says our season is short here, but Beauty in the Garden got me researching what I can grow earlier, winter and early spring planting. And that's beautiful. I wish that I could stay on top of that kind of stuff, but I always get sidetracked. I wish I could stay on top of that. I have all these great plans for my early spring garden, and half of them don't get done because there's always something to, baby, what he got? Okay, there's always something to take my attention away. Like right now, we still don't have countertops in my kitchen, and I have turnips, I have rutabaga, I have cilantro, I have dill, I have all kind of herbs and crops that are about to come out of the garden here in the next day or two. And I'm gonna have to, Mr. H is getting me a table in there that I can use to kind of process everything on. It's not gonna be as nice and convenient as I want it, but I have to do what I have to do to preserve our harvest, right? Because we're not growing all that food for nothing. So I have to be creative as well. And y'all, it's been a minute and my countertop still ain't ready. And I called today, Home Depot. I called them today to inquire about my countertops, and the lady said to me, yeah, they were sent to production on the 17th. And I'm like, the 17th of May? We talked about this back before the 17th of April, and you're telling me here it is a month later and you just now going to production? She says, well, they're closed today. Let me just make sure they're closed today. I'll call them tomorrow and see. I said, yeah, we're going to call them tomorrow because I know that can't be correct, right? Because now you're telling me I'm going to have to wait 8 more weeks is basically what you're saying. So we'll see. Y'all, I'm telling you, this patience thing, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Okay, let's see. Here's an herbs, high desert homestead. Cats are really low maintenance, easier to care for than dogs. What you think, babe? Are the cats easier to take care of than Greasy Moo?
No. I think it's about the same.
They're about the same to you?
Yeah, they're about the same.
They're about the same to me too. Well, our outdoor dogs, I would say that. Our outdoor dogs and the cats are about the same. With Jackson, it's a little different. He is a little high maintenance. Because he is a little high maintenance, And to say, like, he needs a haircut right now. And the only reason why we haven't cut his hair is we literally have to muzzle him in order to cut his hair. Because Jax, as much as he loves me, Jax will bite me when I try to cut his hair, okay? And taking him to the groomers, he gives them the blues. He makes them cry because of how he acts. He hates getting a haircut, you all. and he hates getting his teeth brushed. He don't like any of that. Vivian Perez says, Mrs. and Mr. Hart, my daughter Jordan, 11, and I love you so much. So good to catch her live. Thank you so much, Vivian. Thank you so much. I appreciate you and your baby girl watching our channel. And we do try to keep this family friendly. We really do, because we have a lot of teenagers watching us, you all. We really do. We have a lot of young people watching us. And I'm going to tell y'all, we got some exciting news about, many of you don't know, but for over a year, we've been trying to initiate the Little Growers program for public schools. And I think we finally got some good news on that. And man, if so, I can't wait to share it with you all, because we have been trying to make this a reality for well over a year, because we really want to bring gardening to school systems, especially those that are in the low income area and in areas where they may be in food deserts. And we really want to educate the young people about the importance of growing your food and knowing where this food comes from, knowing how it grows, and maybe helping to produce some future farmers, some future lovers of agriculture, right? So we'll see what happens with that, but we've been working on it for quite a while now, and hopefully, prayers, hopefully we will be getting this into some public schools, okay? But we'll let y'all know this Homestead Heart Initiative, the Little Growers program, y'all stay tuned, because we really want to do great things and start sponsoring and supporting our children in agriculture, all right? So y'all stay tuned for that. We'll see how it goes. All right, let's see where I'm at. Ooh, Lord, I'm way behind. Rats are getting your tomatoes, Catmac. And quails are bedding down around the tomato plant. Wow. Yeah, you need some cats. I'm getting ate up by something. Mosquito. Thank you, Nancy Gold. KP says they're about to put a box with some herbs in it in their bedroom. I know that's right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Mr. and Mrs. KSK Can Butter, after seeing you do it, thank you for the details. You are very welcome. What's wrong with y'all out there? It's time for them to eat. I think that's what it is. Thank you so much, Kathy Elkins. I love canning. I really do. Oh, that's Rainy. I'm like, who is that walking behind me? That's Rainy. That's my neighbor's dog. Huh?
I knew she would come. She smelled the food.
She smelled the food, so that's why she came to visit.
Okay.
That's what it was. Hey, Rainy girl. I'm trying to see, what in the world is that walking behind me? You didn't look like... Oh, okay, hi. Hey, baby girl. How you doing? Yeah, I know. It's good to see you, too. I ain't seen you in a few days. You doing all right? Yeah, you doing good? Okay, good. Okay, y'all. Let me see. They are slow, KP. Home Depot is slow. Rainy, I'm trying to... Can I... Okay. Babe, could you call Rainy? Rainy won't leave. Rainy won't let me go.
She won't let you go?
No. She love hugs. Come on, Rainy. Y'all remember I used to call her Cookie. Wait.
She ain't gonna let you go. Hold on, here I come.
Okay, Rainy.
Okay, come here, Rainy.
Okay.
Come here.
I missed you
Come on.
too, girl.
Come on.
Okay, let's see. All right, let me see. What am I missing? Thank you, Sheila Dean. That's very kind. Thank you so much. Thank y'all so much. Yes, Lynette, gardening knowledge in the school is needed. It is needed so, so much. It really is. I mean, how awesome would that be, right? To have the little ones at school, and during an enrichment period, they have the opportunity to go out and plant, take care of crops, harvest crops, take crops home, show mom and show dad what they grew, and maybe inspire mom and dad to start a backyard garden too. Or maybe somebody in the neighborhood will get excited, and maybe they have an empty lot next door, and they may say, well, hey, let's start a community garden in this lot for everybody in this community, right? We are hoping that this will make a difference in these low income communities, and give these children something productive to do, right? So that's what we're hoping for. And we're, preparing to reach out to some people who would be, to see if they would be willing to be some of our sponsors to help make, this a reality. Because in truth, there are going to be some things that they're going to need. We're going to need garden beds and all of that, irrigation. There's just some things that we're going to need. So like I said, we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's exciting for me too, because, although I can't be all over the country, you know, just having somebody that would be willing to, a person inside of that particular school who will be willing to be the person in charge there. Oh, no, you didn't. So we got birds dropping poop and sticks on the ground right in front of me, y'all. Thank you, Gail. I know, little growers. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Because this means a lot, you all. But I think Mr. H is putting the animals up, y'all. I think that's probably going to do it. We really just wanted to. I know, Dawn. I know. Pixie Princess says that's why my site coordinator and I are hoping to start in our after school program to learn how to help their families by growing food, plants any way they can. I love that. That's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, Lynette, they did. They was like, okay, lady, it's time for you to move. This is our spot. All right, y'all. Could you do something with future farmers or 4-H clubs? Certainly your extension office. That would be an idea, but unfortunately for us, no. You know, those are, I think, established programs, and we're trying to reach communities that have no programs, right? That don't have available to them those programs where they live, you see? And so trying to get into areas where I mean, you'll be hard pressed to just find a grocery store, let alone Future Farmers of America or a 4-H club, that actually has. I remember my daughter used to be a part of 4-H when she was growing up, and in our area, I mean, the only time you saw livestock was when it came to the city fair. That's it. Once a year. After that, there was nothing. You see, even though they were a part of the 4-H club in our city. And so to try to get programs that's in public schools that does that just don't have access. You see, that's our focus. Yeah, that's our focus. We're trying to establish something new in areas where there is nothing new. Okay? Ooh, and they're saying it politely. I'm saying it politely. Oh, I lost it. Yeah. So, y'all, I think that is going to do it for this live stream, you all. I hope I didn't lose the chat. So, yeah, I think that's going to do it for this live stream. We really just wanted to come on and just hope that you all were enjoying your garden. The Happy Garden shirt, you all, is going to be in, if you look down, like after this live is over, where our merchandise is, you'll find this Happy Garden shirt is there. And yes, I know that there's a typo on this shirt, but I still love my shirt. It's actually conversational. I'm going to keep on till I fall over. But I love this shirt, and my garden hat, I love this as well. It's in our Amazon shop, and that will also be in the description box as well, y'all. Yeah, this is probably one of the best gardening hats I have ever had, because it is so light. It's not heavy on my head. It's very thin material, but it's breathable, and it keeps the heat off. It keeps the bug. I love this hat, y'all. So it'll be in our Amazon shop as well. So, y'all, I think that's going to do it for this live stream. I hope that everybody is enjoying their garden. I hope that everybody is excited about the Great Cushaw Grow Off and about the Great Sunflower Grow Off competition that we started here on our channel. So many of you have already said, I'm in. I'm already growing. I already got it going. So we are so excited about that, you all. Our Cushaw is doing well. Y'all are going to see it in the garden tour. Y'all are going to see it when we do the garden tour. We were going to do it today, but we really needed to pay some attention to our beehives, because our beehives have just exploded with growth, right? And so we really had to go out and tend to them today. And so that's what we kind of spent some time doing, making sure that they were good. So hopefully tomorrow we will get a chance to do the garden tour. I don't like doing garden tours without Mr. H. I don't know. I just don't like it. I like him to be there, right? So hopefully tomorrow we'll get a chance to do that garden tour, y'all. So if y'all are participating in one of the great grow-offs, I'm so happy and excited about that. Mr. H and I are both excited and happy. And our Cushaw is up and growing, even the seeds. And remember, you all, we planted those seeds in the ground. We did add some black cow, but we covered it back over with our mulch, which was just some broken down wood chips. We covered them back over. We have not watered them at all, but they're growing fine. The rain does it, but we haven't watered them at all, kind of like what we did last year, because all the wood chips, we pile them back around and it just holds all that moisture in. So we haven't watered them, y'all. And then as they grow and the larger the leaves get, those big leaves, the larger they get, They will literally, you're back, yay!
Yeah, let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Did you feed the animals this morning?
Yeah,
I just got mobbed by a bunch of chickens, a herd of them.
but you know they greedy.
Oh, when I went up there, a whole herd of chickens just started coming towards me.
You know they greedy. They always eating.
Yeah, and I was like, man, they act like they haven't eaten. You know, even the black ones was out. The ones over there, they was out.
Yes, our birds are taken care of.
Yeah, but they act like they wasn't.
Because it was you.
Yeah, I know. See, the animals know when I come. They be on high alert.
They do. I say it all the
like
time.
I spoiled them or something.
All of our animals take advantage of this man. Because I be done just fed them, especially the cats. And then when he come home, they go running like they haven't eaten in days. And they all be running up to him.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about the goats.
All of them do the same
Zeke
thing.
was just like crying and.
No, Zeke had food in his bowl still, probably.
No, he didn't. He act like he haven't eaten since yesterday or something.
He keep it up. He won't eat since yesterday.
Yeah. I'm gonna start acting like I don't know them. I'm gonna be like,
That's
okay,
what you
I'm
gonna
gonna
do?
let Mrs. H take care of y'all for a week and see what happens.
I'm telling you, they only do that to you. They don't be hollering. But you know, it is dinner time for Zeke and Nina and him though, because you know we feed them twice
Yeah.
a day. But yeah.
All the black ones, they never did that before. They was outside the gate, coming all towards this way. Those are the dual purpose meat birds / egg
Our
layers
larger
that we
American breasts.
have. Yeah. They special. I love them though. I mean, I try to take care of all of them, you know, because they such good birds. They can give you eggs and you can process them, you know. But yeah,
That's true. But anyway, that's it, babe.
that's it. Well,
I took my glasses off. Yep, that's it. I'm gonna make sure we don't have any more questions before we go.
Yeah. On this off day that I have,
I know.
spending time with the super subs has been very special.
Oh.
It would be nice to do this.
KP Cushaw is a squash. It is a big squash, and it is absolutely delicious. Some people make it in a pie. I don't make it in a pie. I like cooking it just as is, and it's very sweet. It tastes very good. I mean, we love it. It's something that has been in our family since before I was born.
Yeah.
You know, my big mama is from a particular native tribe in South Louisiana, and that's something that her grandmother used to grow. My big mama's grandmother used to grow, according to my great aunt Mary. She's about to be 97 this year.
Yeah, I think you said she was.
She's 96. She's about to be 97 here in a few short weeks. So it was her mother, my big mama's grandmother, that used to grow this squash.
And the way how she cooked that cushaw, I mean, hands down, sweet potato. It don't even have.
It's delicious, you all. We
Yeah.
love cushaw.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, we absolutely love it. So it's a squash that grows very large, okay?
Yeah.
So you want to have a little room to grow it because the vines grow pretty long. And we planted a lot of plants this year.
Yeah.
And so I know for a, look at Rainy, I know for a fact, y'all, well, we'll see. God willing, we'll see. KP, I have a video on it. If you just type in Homestead Heart Cushaw, you'll see what they look like, okay? Some of them can get pretty big. She's done now, babe. She gone. Some of them can get pretty big, right? And so that's something that, you know, if you want something, in fact, I have one cushaw left from last year. Sure do. Not in the freezer. Not in the freezer. It's in my pantry. And it is still good. And how long it's been, babe? About 9 months?
Yeah, about 9 months.
So it's been in there about 9 months. I think I harvested last year in either July. No, wasn't July. It could have been August, I think, when we harvested.
Yeah. One cushion can feed a lot of people.
One cushion can feed a lot of people, you all. So if you want to grow something that a few plants will give you quite a few squash, enough that you can share with people, feed a lot of people, and enjoy it. And then all that you don't like cook, you can always cut it into cubes, which is what I do, and blanch it. I blanch it for 1 minute and then cool it down quickly and put it in freezer bags, and you can put it in your freezer or you can can it. I have canned cushaw too, right? But that one squash, you will not eat the entire squash in one meal, okay?
No,
you will be able to break that down, and that one cushaw, depending on how large your family is, can be multiple meals, okay? And so that's why we grow it the way that we do, because we always send a lot of it back home. You know, we're from Louisiana, and so we always send a lot of it back home to our family there, and that's what we do. We keep that growing. My great aunt Mary, she always get cushaw.
Yeah.
Always get cushaw, right? And she loves it because it, you know, it takes her back. It gives her these fond memories of being a little girl with her grandmother and her mother, you see. So we always sending cushaw back home, right? But y'all, that's gonna do it.
That's gonna do it, y'all.
That's gonna do it. It's about to get dark. The sun going down.
Mrs. H and Mr. H, we are on lead former 73 time.
Lead Standard Time.
Yeah. Shout out to Lead Farmer.
I love what they doing on Freedom Acres. We still waiting on part 2 of that video, Led.
Yes, sir.
We still waiting on part 2 of that planting video where you were prepping, getting the ground ready. You brought the garden tubs and stuff over. We are waiting on part 2 of that video because that is so exciting for us. I'm like, when is part 2 coming out?
Lead Farmer 73, big shout out to you, brother.
You and Lady Led.
Yeah.
You and Lady. Thank you, Broke. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, LaShonda. Mr. H called you out the other day to grow that cushaw.
Yeah, I did.
Miss Native Cherokee. That's okay, Salty Cat. Hi, Miss Meadows. It's good to see you. Bye, Betsy. All right, y'all, that's going to do it. Thank you so much for joining our live today. Again, we hope that you all are enjoying your garden, the good, the bad, and the ugly. We're going to enjoy it all, y'all, because the whole goal is to do what?
Grow your own groceries.
Grow your groceries. All right, y'all, thank you for watching Homestead Heart.
Peace and blessings, y'all.
To each and every one of you, and we're going to see y'all in the next video.
Yes, yes, y'all. Peace.
Now, this is the awkward part, because now one of us got to get up and stop it.
Okay.
I wish we had a remote control that'll be making it like smooth to where you could like, you know, like click it on the side and
just
nobody
hit it like
will
that,
know.
huh?
Yeah, make it like a smooth ending. You know what I'm saying? Really
Okay.
smooth.
Well.
But it's not smooth when you have to get up and turn it off. It's the X up there in the corner, babe.